Hello everyone, it's a new week and we have a new video. So this week it's all about basic. We will make over this little secretary desk. As you can see, I started by removing the hardware and by giving the piece a good clean. So first of all, I vacuumed all the dust because the piece was pretty dusty. I then sprayed everything with Dixie Belle's White Lightning. This product is actually coming in solid form. You just have to mix it with water. Just follow the instruction on the can. It is very important to rinse your piece after you're cleaning it with Dixie Belle's White Lightning or with any other product, so degreaser or stuff like this. After my piece was nice and clean, I let it dry for about 2 hours. So next step is to apply the primer. Normally, when you are painting your piece in a light color, you would choose a white primer. But since I'm going to distress this piece, I chose a clear primer. The primer I'm using is by Lignocolor. You know, I love the products from Lignocolor, and the advantage of this product is that you are ready to use the paint, to paint your piece after 2 hours. I will leave in the description below the links to all the products I'm using for this piece. I chose to paint this little secretary desk in color Fluff by Dixie Belle. This is a slightly off-white with some grayish undertones. The advantage of painting a piece in a rustic look or in a shabby chic look is that you don't have to worry too much about the brush strokes. As you can see, I'm painting almost in any direction, but anyhow you have to pay attention to all the molds and to all the corners, edges, to avoid any drips or any build-ups. When working with Dixie Belle, I prefer to spray the water directly on the surface. I feel like this works better rather than spraying my brush. After I was done with painting, I let everything dry overnight, and now it's time for some distressing. I'm using some 220 grit sandpaper for this. There are no rules for this distressing. You can distress as much or as less you want. My personal preference is like a subtle distressing, not too much, but not too less. So another fact about distressing, in order this to look naturally, you have to distress your piece in those corners and in those places where it will distress naturally. I also went with the sandpaper over the entire piece. You know that I like to sand smooth my paint before applying the top coat. The chalk paints have a pretty porous finish, and I feel that by sanding them, the top coat it's easier to apply. My idea for this video was to go back to the old times when I didn't have a wax brush and I was applying my wax with a rag. So you just take some wax on your rag and you just rub it into your paint. The instructions for this wax is saying that you have to let it on the surface for about 1 minute, and after that just to go over it and remove the excess. As you can see, you don't have to have a lot of fancy stuff to be able to refinish a piece. You can use whatever you have on hand. Of course, professional tools, they will make your life much easier, but if you are finishing one piece just for you, it is not necessary to invest a lot of money in all these tools because they are also enough expensive. And here it is, the little shabby chic secretary desk. This, guys, was definitely a very fun and quick project. So, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next week.